Hi, welcome to another video by Archangel Raphael, and this one's going to be about forgiveness. So in this video I'm going to give you three numbers, 1 to 3, and be guided by your higher self, by your intuition, and see which number you feel most strongly for. So before choosing, you can just go inwards and feel into yourself, and ask your higher self to guide you and see where your feeling takes you. So Archangel Raphael is going to talk about what you still need to forgive. So that can be yourself, that can be other people, but whatever is still stuck in you that you need to do some forgiveness on. At the end of this, there's going to be a clearing. So after you've gone to the timestamp of your number, go to the final timestamp, and there's going to be a meditation for everyone to do. And for those of you who don't know, my name's Jabeen, and I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael comes through me and speaks, and at the same time overshadows the people listening. And so the same information that Raphael conveys through me will be given to you directly as well, through an energy transmission. Anyway, I'm going to make a start, so I'll just give you a few moments to choose your number, and then Raphael will speak. Okay, so group number 1, this is your message. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have for this group. And what I see going on is that every single person in this group is not feeling so good about themselves. There is a lot of self-forgiveness to be done here. There are feelings of anxiety that you regularly have, where you believe that you are doing something wrong. There is a false feeling of guilt accompanying this group. What I see for this particular group is that in your childhood years you have been falsely accused of doing things which you have not been responsible for. Perhaps you sincerely believe that you are responsible for someone who was suffering at the time of your childhood, like your mother or father. Perhaps you believe that everything that went wrong in your household was your fault. Perhaps you believe it is because you had certain needs that everyone else was stressed. But whatever it is, I see that every person in this group is blaming themselves for something they are not responsible for. And because of this, you have a lot of anxiety in your everyday life, believing that you are responsible for other people's catastrophes, believing there is something you are either doing or not doing that is contributing to other people's, in one way or another, lack of ease. You may even believe that you are creating illnesses in other people because of something you are doing. I would like you to know that you will not really get over this without going deeper and finding a place where you are able to see yourselves as innocent and forgive yourselves for anything that you believe you are doing or have done. What I see is that the first step is to recognize that you are falsely believing you are responsible for things. The second step is to actively forgive yourselves. And the final step is to recognize that behind all of this there is absolute innocence, because even when you have genuinely done things which have not been right, there is innocence behind this. You are not deliberately trying to harm anyone. You are simply sometimes unable to fulfill your own expectations of yourself, or do what you would like to for people, or be the person you would like to be. And actually, I believe for this particular group, it is actually because you hold yourself accountable for what you are not accountable for what you could not have possibly been or done for other people. The message I have for this group is firstly to go within, to recognise what is going on, and after this to deliberately go to those places and forgive yourself, and finally recognise that you are innocent, that you mean no harm to anyone, and whatever you have or haven't done, it was not deliberate. That is all. Okay, group number 2. My message for this group is that there is a lot going on in all of you. You see yourselves as people who have been wronged by others. There is a strong feeling in the people here that there are other people who have done things against you, that you have been wronged, unfairly treated by others. And behind all this, there is a feeling that perhaps other people are wrongly accusing you, feeling that other people are doing things against you, treating you badly in some way. What I would like you to know is for this group, it is to go within, to go deeper and fathom out what is really going on behind all this. And what I see is that you are treating yourselves badly in one way or another, which is making other people treat you like this. What I'm really trying to say is that if you are able to go deeper and find the roots of what is going on, why you have experienced certain things, you will come to a point where you recognise that you have been treated badly and then have treated yourself badly, and a cycle has continued. And if you can trace this cycle back to its roots and forgive the original people who have treated you badly, something will dissolve away. So I do see that you have been wronged, but I see also this wrongdoing has continued because of something you have been doing to yourself. Perhaps it has been that you have been with people who have treated you badly, and you have allowed it by not walking away or doing something in some other way. Perhaps you have felt at the time that you deserved how people were treating you, so did not say anything. What I would like you to know is that the group here is all about going back to where it all started, because you will not find resolution by going into individual experiences you have had. You will find resolution by tracing it to its roots, and after this you will get to a point where you can forgive the original persecutors, and everything else will topple over. I would like you to know that it is not as difficult as it sounds, and for this group there will be a lot of healing as you revisit your past, even past lives, and find the root of what has been going on. That is all. Okay, so group number 3. For this group, what I see is that there has been a lot of negative energy for many lifetimes around feeling consistently blamed for things, consistently wrong, consistently that you are the ones who are in the wrong. And I see that what you have done is really believe this, that there is something wrong with you, and as a result you have done many things to many people. In this group there is a need for self-forgiveness, a recognition that you are not bad people, that you are good, and that you have believed something about yourself which is not right. and after you have discovered that you are simply acting on what you believe you are and making it real, you are able to clear this pattern and do the right thing. And by right thing, I mean to be in your own energy and do what you really feel, instead of creating scenarios where you are in a position where you have harmed someone or done something that is not quite right, and then feeling bad about yourselves. I would like you to know that every single person in this group feels that they are not good people, so they create circumstances around this. That is all. Okay, so I'm going to do a forgiveness exercise now, or rather Raphael will come through me and do this. So this is for all the groups now, yeah, so I'll let him come through. May the light that is within you and around you fully support this process. And firstly, I would like to invite in the Lords of Karma to dissolve this from all the lifetimes that you have been in this cycle. So for the first group, what will be dissolved are the lifetimes where you have continuously taken responsibility for what you were not responsible for. For the second group, what will be dissolved is the wrongdoing that has been done to you and the feelings you have felt. And what will be dissolved for the third group is that intrinsic feeling that you are not right and you acting according to this. I would like to invite in Metatron to clear this from the place it first started, whether this was many lifetimes ago or more recently. I would also like to do an ancestral clearing as well around this. So if there is anything ancestral around this, I would like this to be cleared for every person. And finally, I would like you to consciously be in a state of forgiving yourself and others. Be aware of what needs to be forgiven according to your message and go deeper into this energy. If it is self-forgiveness, focus on yourself. If it is about forgiving the original persecutors, do this. But whoever or whatever needs to be forgiven, focus on this. For the third group, I would like you to focus on both. I would like you to focus on what created this feeling in you of feeling bad, and also forgiving yourselves for everything you have done whilst in this energy. And as you forgive yourself consciously, something is dissolved away. It is like chains going round you which are dissolved. As you forgive, remember that it is not so much about what you say, it is about having that intention to truly forgive. And as you have this, it will be done. That is all. I will give you a few moments to do this, and you will be worked on in the meantime. would like you to know that this is done. I would like to add that forgiveness is not so much about simply being in an energy where you are trying to forgive everyone and everything that has ever happened, because through trying it creates a tension in you when you are not really able to fully understand what has happened. What I will say is forgiveness is more of a journey. It is about first recognizing what has actually happened, being able to truly see it from inside. After this, it is about wanting to be in a better state, wanting to feel good again on all levels. And then it is a journey of consciously forgiving and allowing yourself to be healed through the process of forgiveness. Because as you forgive, you are able to allow in energies that will heal you on deeper levels. So where you are holding trauma and stress, tension, anger, resentment, this energy is replaced with light and love. Forgiveness is not an essential part of healing on all levels, because what I see is that you are able to heal yourself up to a certain point. Without forgiveness, you can go within and feel what you have been through and allow things to clear through you without even thinking about forgiving anyone, including yourself. But after a certain point, without forgiveness, you cannot go any further, because you get blocked from being able to embrace more of yourself and more of life. So what I will say is that forgiveness is something that needs to come in at some point when you are ready, without forcing it, without trying to forgive someone or something that has happened, without trying to force it before the time is right for it. It is good for you to feel all the pain you have gone through, feel what you have really been experiencing before you focus on forgiveness. And then once you forgive, the healing you are then experiencing is a lot deeper. It really goes in a lot more deeply. And ultimately, it is through forgiveness that harmony and balance is restored in life. Because once you forgive fully, the other people who are part of the situation automatically are given what they need to recognize what has happened. They are automatically then worked with in another way without you. I am saying that forgiveness really is the way forwards if you wish to see harmony and balance restored. That is all. Yeah, so thank you for listening, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments below how you found this and how this resonated with you, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you want to sort of see more videos like this, thank you very much for listening.